welcome back to Mama Loves Manga. So, I had a video filmed and ready to edit for today, but I decided to scrap it because, vulnerable moment, I did not like how I looked in it. It's that time of the month for me when I am very much in my feelings. This is a manga channel and I don't like to get too personal on here, but I will, maybe this can help someone. So I have what is called PMDD. I can't remember exactly what those letters stand for, but I will put it right here. Basically, to give you a rundown of what it is, it's PMS on steroids. As someone who was diagnosed with anxiety and depression at a young age, this time of the month very much increases those feelings. So, I'm always dealing with anxiety and depression, but I'm usually able to manage it pretty easily for the most part. But for roughly 2 weeks out of the month, usually about 10 days before my actual period starts, I just, I'm an emotional mess. And I'm hypercritical of really everything, but more specifically my looks. And I'm not really sure why that is. You would think that maybe I'd be hypercritical about my personality, because I know a lot of people think that my personality is trash. I don't think so. I like my personality. And usually I'm not super insecure about how I look. Most days I don't necessarily think I'm ugly, but for some reason during this during this time in my life of the month, I get super critical about little things about how I look. And some of y'all have probably noticed, if you've been following me for a while on this channel, and especially if you had been following me on my old channel. By the way, I'm still here just to give y'all something to look at. But on my old channel, it was probably obvious as well that I tend to take it out on my hair. And I think that's probably because that's what I do have the most insecurities centered around. It's my hair. And if you're watching this and you are a Black woman, you probably understand, okay? There's just something. I don't know what it is. But anyway, the point is that I had a whole video filmed. And I was watching it back and I was like, girl, your hair looks stupid. And right now, currently, I am, in a robe, which, I'm not afraid to sit in front of. I'm always in my pajamas and, in front of the camera. But I also just don't feel good right now about how I look, and I don't want to be on camera. So, tomorrow I might be fine, but today, no, I don't want to do it. So I'm going to refilm this, and you're just going to see hands and books, okay? And you're going to hear my sexy voice. I don't know. Some people have told me that I have a nice voice. I don't understand. I don't hear it. I personally find my voice annoying. Well, okay, that's a lie. I don't think my voice is annoying, but it's not as easy to listen to as others I've heard. There are lots of people who have much better voices than mine, but I hope you enjoy this anyway. Let's get into this haul. First, so these are recent arrivals. These are things that I didn't necessarily purchase during the Black Friday sales. These are things that I pre-ordered months ago, and they just happened to arrive at the same time as my orders. And then one of them is actually a gift from my friend Danny from the Panda Post, and that's what I'm going to be showing y'all first. And that is volume 1 of Our Fake Marriage by Kiwi Tokina. This is about a young woman who is 29 years old and has recently lost her job, lost her home. She just lost everything, y'all. And she ends up running into a childhood friend who happens to have grown into this very successful, sexy man. And she agrees to pretend to be his wife in exchange for a home and money, and to me, I'm just like, you know what, girl, I feel you on that. Cause who who wants to work? I'm sure they are going to end up in a real relationship, and I am really hoping that this is the case, because I love this trope so much. I am complete trash for this fake relationship turns into real love trope. So I really hope that's what this is. But I would also be fine with them maybe hating each other too. Like, I don't know. I'm open to, I'm open to read whatever. And I appreciate you so much, Danny, for sending this to me. I was super happy when I checked my email and I saw this in there. I didn't even know that you could gift digital manga. Now that I know, please believe, people are going to be getting digital manga for gifts. Actually, this gives me an idea. Listen, y'all. I've noticed several of y'all commenting on my Kindle video saying that you would like a Kindle, or that that you want a Kindle. So no, don't get excited. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna buy y'all one, because I ain't got it like that. However, I am very much thinking about surprising people with Kindle volumes. Like, if you have a Kindle and you use it to read manga, and you are comfortable with giving me your email address, hit me up either on Twitter or on my Instagram. Just give me your email address, and I will likely surprise you with a digital manga. It's even more helpful if you have an Amazon wish list that I can peruse and get you something. I'm being dead serious right now, okay? Anyway, let's move on to Saint Young Men Volume 1 by Hikaru Nakamura. Y'all already know I love this. I did a first impressions. I read this digitally and I loved it. I love Hikaru Nakamura. Actually, if I turn my camera a little bit, you can see that I have more of their work right there. Let's just zoom in. Can we zoom in? Yeah, see, and this also, you can see why I'm not showing my carpet, because it's a mess. But anyway, I have Arakawa Under the Bridge, which is another favorite of mine. But anyway, extremely happy to have this. I think that it looks so great. This is hardcover. Let's move on to the next one. Here I have volume 16 of Ooku, The Inner Chambers by Fumi Yoshinaga. Y'all know that this is currently my favorite manga of all time. I know that's saying a lot, but I love this, and I've talked about it so much. I have a manga chat about it, so I'm not going to continue to gush. Well, actually, I'm going to gush about it. It's just so great. But anyway, this is volume 16. I have not read volume 15, and I think I'm going to reread this from the beginning at some point in 2020. Let's move on to the next one, which, if you follow me on Twitter, you have already seen me mention that this arrived in the mail. That is Our Dining Table by Mita Ori. Oh my goodness. I've been so excited about this one. Y'all know I love foodie manga and I love BL, and this sounds so freaking adorable. I will read the back of this just in case y'all don't know what this is about. Boys love cooked to perfection. Eating around other people is a struggle for salaryman Yutaka, despite his talent for cooking. All that changes when he meets Minoru and Tane, two brothers many years apart in age, who ask him to teach them how to make his delicious food. It's not long before Yutaka finds himself falling hard for the meals they share together and falling in love. Oh my God. It just sounds so cute and so sweet and so wholesome. And look at this cover, and look at that cutie pie. Look at the little cutie pie. Oh, it's not focusing. I'm actually thinking that I'm going to sit down and read this now. I am currently reading Tsubasa by Clamp, but I have kind of fell into a mini slump, I think, because it's, because of what I mentioned earlier, depression. So I think I'm going to pick this up and read it, because I'm just really excited about it, and I think it'll help me get back into feeling like reading. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Another one that I've been really excited about, and that is The Cornered Mouse, Dreams of Cheese by Satona Mizushido. This sounds messy. Let's read the back of the book, and you can see what I mean. Two men trapped by desire. When Otomo Kyoichi's wife starts to suspect that her husband is cheating on her, she hires a private eye, Imagase, to investigate him. However, not only does Imagase know Kyoichi from college, but he's been nursing a crush on the man for years. Imagase gives Kyoichi an ultimatum. If Kyoichi wants to keep his cheating ways under wraps, then he has to give Imagase something in return. Imagase's demands start with a kiss, but as the two men become entangled in each other's lives, it soon becomes clear they might each want more than the other can give. Ooh, saucy, saucy. I'm here for it. I'm into it. I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the BL. I am sure that there are going to be problematic things in this. And I think I'm okay with it, TBH, because I think it's meant to be. Wow. Can you focus? Okay, finally, I have the 20th anniversary edition of Paradise Kiss by Ai Yazawa. I think everyone has this by now, at least everyone who likes Ai Yazawa, especially everyone who likes Paradise Kiss and or Nana. Now I know why people do these on the floor instead of holding it up, because oh my gosh, my arm. So anyway, as I was saying, I had started collecting the single volumes of this, the purple editions. I would show y'all, but I don't feel like getting up. I'm sure y'all know what they look like. And I think I had found them at Half Price Books. I found the first two, had planned on getting more, but then I saw that this was going to come out. So I pre-ordered this instead, and now I have it, and I'm very happy. It's very nice. It is very thick. It's very thick, but it's also very floppy, so I don't think there's any danger of the spine cracking. That's it. That's the end. That's the end of this video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this. This is not a format that I want y'all to get used to, because I will not be filming like this all the time. Like I said, I do prefer to be in front of the camera because I am very, expressive, and I like to perform. Not that my personality is a performance. It is not. This is how I am. But, I'm expressive. Okay. It helps for people to see my facial expression, because sometimes I'm being sarcastic and it's hard for people to tell because, I say it so like deadpan. People are like, oh, she's serious. But if you look at my face, you can tell that I'm not serious. Okay. So anyway, the point is, don't get used to this format, but it is something that I will do every now and then when I feel like I don't want to be on camera. Like right now, I feel ugly, y'all. I feel like a legit potato, like not even a cute potato. I feel like the potatoes that you find at the store that have like the eyes growing out of it. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel. I'm gonna put a picture right here of a potato with the eyes and stuff and roots growing out of it, because that's what I feel like. It's not cute. Or maybe like a rotten potato. Listen, I just feel ugly, okay? And that's, you know what? I'm gonna go. Sit down and read your manga. Bye.